President also in this interview hit Mr. Romney on abortion. He predicted that if a President Romney is elected, he would not stand in the way if Congress gave him a bill that stripped away women's control over their reproductive health. He's basing this on the party platform, which states opposition to abortion, but does not take into account any kind of exception.
Well, I think what's important to understand, yes, Mitt Romney is pro-life, and the Republican Party, although it has diversity on this issue, is the home of the pro-life movement in American politics. So are a growing number of Americans, by the way. I mean, there's an increasing amount of evidence from public polling that the highest number of Americans ever identify themselves as pro-life. And for those of us who are pro-life like myself, this is not an issue about denying anyone rights. This is an issue about protecting the rights of a human being to live, irrespective of what stage in development they may be. And so I think that's what Mitt Romney and the Republican Party stand for. And I understand that America is divided on that issue. I understand that there's people of good faith and goodwill could have differences of opinions. But those of us who are pro-life believe strongly in the sanctity of life and that that life should be protected by our laws. And it's not about denying anyone rights. It's about protecting the right of human beings that have not yet been born.
Do you think that's a good issue to be running a campaign on?
Well, look, I don't think that's the issue that people wake up in the morning and it's the first thing on their minds on a daily basis. But I think it's always an important issue. I mean, life is a fundamental issue. It will always matter at any state. In fact, it's in our Declaration of Independence. One of the first God-given rights that it delineates is the right to life. And then, of course, liberty in the pursuit of happiness. So I think that's always will be a relevant issue. And I think it will always come up because of that. But I think we're capable of discussing the issue of life in an intellectually honest way that's true to our principles, and at the same time make it very clear to the American people that we understand what it takes to grow the economy and that we have policies that actually make that happen.